93.1 FM.
Good morning. It is the first of the year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm here in the studio with Maria.
Happy New Year, brother. We are also sitting here in a brand new year on the unceded territory of the Algonquin people, the Anishinaabe. We thank you. These lands were cared for and stewarded long before we arrived, and it is now our job to do the best we can to steward this land, and we thank you and acknowledge that it is unceded. Thank you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
We've got a few things to play this today. We've got some recordings that we've done over the past few weeks and months.
I was going to ask the usual question, what's Nate been up to? But you're up to a different thing every day. So we have a lot of things that to choose from. Some of that have already been edited and prepared for on air, and some that are in the hopper, as it were, that you're going to hear over the next few weeks, including an interview with Sheena, who is one of the comedians that will be performing at Yuck Yucks on January 10th. We're also going to be having some performances from the No Borders, and we had in studio Monique Fuller, who's your CKCU. She is her show is Friday morning.
Yes, so she's contacted me. I was actually at the National Gallery just finishing up an interview, and I got a message saying, hey, can you join a Zoom call? We're going to brainstorm about doing some music recordings for the Christmas time, because not everyone does their show in studio, especially on Christmas and New Year's. We're one of the few that come in.
Like us. Well, I can't resist being in the studio, because now that I got my brand new hip, I'm hip to it, man. I'm in here.
Yeah, you walked in here today.
I walked in last week. I was pushed in by a wheelchair. This week I walked in. My surgery was on the 20th of December. So we're just talking 10 days ago, basically. And I'm walking great. I still need depends and stuff like that, but I'm doing great.
Well, speaking of the Aluna Corta, that's the Friday morning show. When we were chatting, they said, oh, well, I'm going to have a bunch of people in the studio to record some music, but my show is only 20-something minutes long, and I don't have time to play everyone. So they had Ulin Georgette and a couple from Colombia.
Is that Angela and David?
Yes, Angela and David. So I've got a couple of songs all put together in a little montage that I'm going to play
for you. 13-minute put together. Awesome.
Yeah, let's play that now. Sounds like a good idea?
I think so. Good morning. You're listening to CKCU 93.1 FM.
Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of hope and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. We'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. We'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see that spirit through the year. Otro año que queda atrás,
Mil momentos que recordar,
otro año, mil sueños más.
hecho realidad.
Los problemas vienen y van,
Y al final todo sigue igual.
no hay montaña que pueda más.
Que la voluntad.
Ven a cantar,
Ven a cantar, que ya llegó la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya está aquí la Navidad.
gira el mundo, gira el reloj.
Gira el viento, la mar y el sol.
Dale vuelta a tu corazón.
Y llénalo de amor.
Navidad, feliz Navidad. Vuelve a casa, vuelve al hogar.
Navidad,
Feliz Navidad.
y el calor de hogar. Ven a cantar, que ya llegó la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya está aquí la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya llegó la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya está aquí la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya llegó la Navidad. Ven a cantar, que ya está aquí
La cambia lo superficial, cambia también lo profundo, cambia el modo de pensar, cambia todo en este mundo, cambia el clima con los años, cambia el pasto su rebaño, así como todo cambia, cambia y no cambia extraño.
agradecerle al Señor la gentileza de un nuevo día, es decir, de una nueva oportunidad. Porque en una eternidad siempre se puede empezar de nuevo. En una eternidad siempre se puede empezar de nuevo, y esto es tan cierto como que el paraíso no está perdido, sino olvidado. En este
Es un nuevo día.
Sorry. Perdón.
Tranquilo.
We can start again.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Y esta es la canción que canto cada mañana al despertar, para agradecerle al Señor la gentileza de un nuevo día, es decir, de una nueva oportunidad, porque siempre se puede empezar de nuevo. En una eternidad siempre se puede empezar de nuevo. Y esto es tan cierto como que el paraíso no está perdido, sino olvidado. Este es un nuevo día para empezar de nuevo, para buscar al ángel que me crece los sueños, para cantar, para reír, para volver a ser feliz. Ahora mismo le puedes decir basta a la mujer que ya no amas, al hombre que ya no te gusta, a las cosas que te encadenan a las tarjetas de crédito, a los noticieros que te envenenan desde la mañana y desde el helicóptero. Ahora mismo le puedes decir basta al miedo que heredaste, porque la vida es aquí y ahora mismo. En este nuevo día yo dejaré el espejo y trataré de ser por fin un hombre bueno. De cara al sol caminaré y con la luna volaré, para cantar, para reír, para volver a ser feliz, para cantar, para reír, para volver a ser feliz.
Wow, that's nice music, Nate.
Yeah, it was really great. I've been I've been doing a few more recordings here and there in the CKCU FM studio.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually just using my on-camera mic because I didn't get the recording correctly from the board.
Okay.
So I usually use the board recording, but the camera mic did pretty well as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I've got a couple other recordings I've done here in the studio that I haven't had a chance to get through, and I've got so many videos and things I
Have to edit?
Yeah,
You're on the... They're like that guy in the commercial with all the balls in his cubicle where he's like, I'm okay. I recognized Yulin Georgette in there, my buddy Yulin. We shared a guitar player for many years, Greg Shepiatowski. A lovely, lovely lady. I think she started it off, as a matter of fact. And then... Angela and David from Colombia.
Yes. And their daughter was there as well. I think she's like...
That was her on there,
6,
yeah.
7, maybe 8. I'm not sure. I'm
so
just
cute.
Guessing.
Yep. Well, I hope you do more in studio stuff. I'm telling you. I know that we're going to in the new year, we're having Johnny Vegas come in, so maybe we can do a little. I'm going to dress up special when he comes in. I got a special outfit
That's
for
a great
that.
idea.
Yeah, and he's one of the coolest guys you ever met. His cousin was Mike McDonald, an amazing comedian who had the love and respect of very, very many people. At one point. He was in Ottawa, and I had a gig at the Rainbow Bistro, and they told me about what was going on with him, and we changed our gig to be a fundraiser for him. And the people that came in to support that was, they were just amazing. And he was such a humble, sweet man, and he was so grateful for our kindness and our support for him during that time. What we have sometimes, it's the comedians who have a pain in their lives that they use comedy to overcome. I mean, we can use comedy and laughter to overcome a few things. Like this morning, I got halfway here and realized that I'd forgotten my denture, and so I said to Nate, I said to Nate, you better not aim the camera over here today, because I don't want people to see me without that tooth in. And he said. And he said, okay. I said, so today we're just filming Nate. So it's the Nate Show. So when asking Nate, what have you been doing this last week? And he said, I've been doing bookkeeping.
Yeah, pretty much. A friend of mine that I met through going to the Hunt Club Forest as it was being bulldozed.
Oh, one of the protesters?
Yeah, he mentioned he needed some help with doing years worth of spreadsheeting. And I'm not a professional accountant, but I get some weird, odd satisfaction from writing complicated Excel sheets,
whoop, whoop.
formulas, and having them automatically change colors here and there and doing things like that.
Oh my gosh. I was a bookkeeper for You Frame It on Bank Street for many, many, many years. 10 years I was, yeah. And for the, I guess it was the Sergeant's Mess as well. That's a military building. Anyway, our next performer, our next guest, I should call her, is a sweet, sweet lady. I met her 13 years ago. And we've remained friends and known each other ever since. And she's come out to my performances, and she's got a performance coming up January 10th at Yuck Yucks on Richmond Road. That's their West End location. And so I asked her to call in today in order to talk a little bit about Yuck Yucks and comedy and why she does what she does. Her name is Sheena Grew. Sheena, are you there?
Hello, Maria.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. It's so good to talk to you. So tell me a little bit about why it is that you actually got into comedy.
Well, I think I'm funny.
You are funny.
I'm funny.
You are
and,
funny.
Well, things just come out, and I decided to try it on stage because I have all these things inside that I want people to hear.
That's awesome. And so when did you hook up with Yuck Yucks? Or how did you hook up with Yuck Yucks?
Well, I did my first show, open mic at Daniel O'Connell's Pub on Wellington. Mm-hmm. And, I just did a few venues around town. And now this one here is New Talent Showcase from Facebook. Okay. So the guy is, his name is Howard Wagman, and he takes care of that. So he invites new people to apply and get a spot.
What?
So, you have to apply every 15th of the month to get a spot for the next month.
Oh.
First come, first serve, right?
Yes.
So
people would find him.
Times.
People would find him on Facebook. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, on your New Talent Showcase.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I've been on 3 times already.
I missed the last one because I was actually in surgery that day. I think I was having my cornea transplant or my hysterectomy or my 3 surgeries for cancer. I don't remember what. But one of those.
Last time I was up was in March.
Right.
And, it was wonderful that time.
And you got a standing ovation, and everybody clapping, everybody going crazy. I love
high fives, yeah. So,
what a good feeling.
Each show comes once a year because it takes a year to build up my material because it's a true story. You can't make this stuff up
True. True.
Yeah.
It's like me forgetting my teeth at home halfway here. You can't make that
Oh my
up,
God.
folks. It just
Where am I
happened.
going?
I was hoping maybe you could share a joke or two with our audience. Would you be cool with that? We're not asking you to do your whole show. I don't want to. I don't want to take away from just a little sample for the folks, and then maybe we could talk a little bit more about how you feel about Yuck Yucks.
Okay, well, here we go.
All right.
I have a few about employment jokes. So I was going to be an architect, but I didn't have the right angle. I was going to be a roofer, but I got the shingles. I was going to be Uber driver, but it turns out I'm just mediocre.
That one, I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. And well, I have another joke here. So I love to dance, but I can't twerk. I'm on ODSP.
That's a clever one as
That's
well.
very clever. Yeah. I love the way you
Okay,
pull
and-
from real life. Yes, go ahead.
My boyfriend left me recently for a magician. She's real good. She made him disappear.
Yes.
True story.
Dear. Oh dear. Yeah.
And yes, and the true stories from life are often the very best. No doubt about it.
The truth is stranger than fiction, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Spontaneous ones are the best, eh?
Yep.
You least expect it, there's another one.
Snap. Yep. When I was in the hospital after my surgery, the porter had wheeled me from the recovery room and said he was putting me in room 12. So I'm
Yeah.
in room 12, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I hear a nurse in the hall say, "Yeah, she should be down any minute. She's supposed to be in room 12. So I said, "I'm in room 12." And the nurse came in and got me and wheeled me. Apparently I was in room 11 at the time. So she said it was very good that I spoke out, but all the nurses roared. And when I went into surgery, I was so glad they did it epidural because, I'm always worried about my voice. I'm always taking care of my voice. And as soon as they opened the doors for the operating room, I started singing, "Amen, amen, 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 amen." And the nurses all stopped what they were doing and started laughing. Apparently nobody really sings in the operating room.
Wow, that's funny.
It is, but I mean,
You're a real joker.
I'm a real. I have a face for radio. I'm good.
Yeah, that's mine, Maria. That's mine.
I stole it
Intellectual
already.
property.
I stole it. I
I'm going to
stole
be a
it.
TV anchor, but I have a face for radio.
Yeah, that was good. That
was a good one. So tell me a
Okay,
little.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I was just going to say that Yuck Yucks, I think West End location, that's probably their third location in Ottawa.
Really?
It
Oh,
started with
I
the
should.
one on Albert downtown.
We should say that it is a side door at the Biagios restaurant, which is on Richmond Road. Oh dear,
1394.
Thank you very much. I've forgotten to write down the address. Now, next week.
Show starts at 8.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I looked at the schedule. I posted this on my Facebook, the schedule on Facebook, but Nate can grab it off my Facebook and maybe share it here on CKCU so that you have it out there, folks. Sheena is the second artist. That's a really, really great position, my friend.
Well, I'm always a close second, Maria.
Life's like that for sure, no doubt. No.
Too funny.
I know. I should also mention here on a personal note that after my surgery, Sheena left her comfortable apartment, her brand new comfortable apartment, and came over and took care of me for 5 days. And that included helping me with everything, getting in and out of bed and
Pia Maria.
That's why that's what happens when you don't quite make it to the commode. They start calling you Pia Maria. How do you like that for a hand?
That's too funny.
For a
So
hand.
you're doing well now, right?
I'm doing excellent, my friend, and I just can't thank you enough for looking after me. 5 days of putting up with Maria 24/7. You got to have a sense of
It was
humor.
my pleasure. I got to spend Christmas with you, and it was wonderful.
Aw, thanks, bud. So tell me a little bit about what you love about the Yuck Yucks crew.
Well, I feel like I'm in. It's not just an open mic. I'm on the roster, eh?
Yep.
I'm on the lineup, so I like making people laugh, and people just love me. Like they either love me or hate me because I'm too funny. And, my jokes are sometimes they can be raunchy, but they're mostly puns. I'm a funny punny bunny.
That's you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I was just going to say that if there's anybody out there who's thinking about doing comedy, all you have to do is go to NTS on Facebook and type in how to apply for a spot. And you'll get the instructions to email Howard Wagman and, ask for a spot. Yeah.
Awesome. We have a lot of funny bunnies in this city, I am sure, because how can you not when you live in a government town, right?
Yes.
No doubt about it. We all need a little bit of laughter in our lives. And I'm just going to say thank you, Sheena. Thank you for being on our show this morning. Thank you for all you do to help others. I've watched you help many, many people, and it was such a wonderful kindness and an amazing gift.
That's who I am. I love you.
Love you,
Thank
bud.
you.
Thank you so much for looking out for me.
Thank you for having me.
5 days. Thanks so much for that. Sheena
You're
Groot,
welcome.
she'll be at Yuck Yucks on Richmond Road, January 10th, and we'll be showcasing some of her comedy next week as well. So come back and tune in next week. Thanks, Sheena. Bye.
All right. So I've been working on getting my videos and all of the recordings that I've done edited and published over the last few almost a year now. I've actually got video from 2020 that I haven't edited yet.
Holy moly!
I have hundreds of folders of videos, all sorted by name, by title.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to say it right now. Nate needs an assistant. Okay? Nate desperately needs an assistant. So if you're a Carleton University student who enjoys editing, who enjoys hearing new stuff, who enjoys being part of something new and exciting at CKCU, because CKCU's always got stuff that's new and exciting. Please volunteer. Please contact Lindsay. She's our volunteer coordinator, and she'll get you to fill out your name, address, phone number, that kind of stuff, and let them know that you want to help us out at Monday Special Blend. But I know that Jeff LaRock would love a volunteer as well, because he's doing some out-of-studio recordings. Okay. And Chris from Canadian Spaces on Saturday is also doing a lot of live recordings outside the studio. And we need people to help us to do those. The only reason that we're able to do those is because we have volunteers to help us. And it's exciting to have CKCU right there more in the community. We're not just Carleton. We love Carleton. We are Carleton. Go, you know what I'm saying? But we are also community radio.
Exactly. So one of the videos that I've been working on is from the No Borders Art Festival.
Carmen!
Yes, Carmen Whittle.
Yes.
From a few months ago. That's, it was still technically fall, so it's not half a year like some of my other stuff.
Justification here.
But I did get one of them done over the weekend that I wanted to play. I've already played some of his music a few times on the show here. You might recognize Raphael Weinwith Brown. He has a show coming up. Where was it here? It was on my page.
He does loops. He builds it up, right?
Yes, he does. So he's got a show coming up on the 13th at Club Saw.
Ah.
Price is $20. He'll be there with somebody, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Siaka Debate, I believe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
With Raphael Weinwith Brown and Mars Aspen, who is going to do guitar and voice. If you go on the CKCU FM website, ckcufm.com, and click on events on the top left right-hand corner, you'll see all these events that are coming up. I don't know who fills this out, but they do a lot of work.
Thank you. That's a volunteer. Thank you, volunteer.
There's so many upcoming events. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this week that are listed there.
Oh,
from the
wonderful.
Ottawa Women's Pinball Tournament at House of Targ. There's a Swing Dance Society. There's a ska and reggae night with oscillators, Taco Bandits, Danny Rebel and the KGB, DJ's Magnificent, and Bjorn Latte, I believe. There's so many different ones just coming up in the next few days. Like before our next episode, there's 5 different events here.
That's wonderful. See, it's awesome to be able to bring this information to you from CKCU, because we're all about community. You're not going to hear about this on any of the other radio channels. They don't do this. They don't promote local. We do. We support them by playing their music, by having them into the studio whenever possible. I mean, we're an early morning show, so we don't necessarily get all the visitors we'd like.
Yeah, you tell somebody that you're on the air, we start at 8 a.m. and they're like, oh. 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Can I phone you?
Yeah, that's the first thing to say. Yeah.
That's the first. Oh, I'd love to be on your show. Ooh, can I phone you?
Yeah, and then a couple of times people have actually slept through the interview, and we've had to figure out what to do instead.
Instead, yes, we've had to do that quite a few.
To be fair, I can't really blame them. I know what it's like to try and
crack it on.
Yeah, especially when other things in your life aren't related around that time.
Yeah.
And so you have to redo your schedule every Monday morning to get back onto getting up at like 6 in the morning just to take the bus down here.
Absolutely. I'm as I say, I'm very, very fortunate to have had surgery only 10 days ago and to walk into this studio on my own 2 feet.
I was expecting you to have the wheelchair again. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to stick my phone in the door to keep it open because I left the key card up here. I'm realizing this in the elevator, and then I get downstairs and, oh, you're ready to walk in here. And
yeah.
All I had to do was open the door.
That felt so good. Dr. Raynar and his office is part of H2, and that is rehabilitation, physiotherapy place. I'm going to get Nate to put up a link about it.
Yeah, he's actually pretty popular. I can't wait to talk to him.
He's a legend, and he's agreed to come on and talk about this brand new technique that he does. It's anterior, which means they cut you in the front, not the side or the back. And that means you're able to bend. I can bend forward. I can reach forward. I have a lot more mobility. And I can't bend backwards. Not that I'd want a limbo right now anyway. Right? And I'm no twerking, of course. And I'm not allowed to twist. So no twisting. I won't be at the swing dance, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. I'd love to be at the swing dance, actually. But no, I'm not this time, folks. But I love you guys. You're absolutely awesome. I want to send a big shout out to Dr. Raynar and all the folks at Cornwall Community Hospital. For the excellent care I received. You're absolutely wonderful. My sister had a slip and a fall there, and there were a lot of concerned people who were really caring about her. And as it turns out, she did not smash her hip. It would have been terrible if she had to have a hip replacement because she took me for my hip replacement.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have been awful. But she's doing okay, and she's having physio and massage, so she's doing all right. And I suggest that Cornwall District Hospital install a camera in that area in order to capture any kind of situations like that. That might happen, because when I asked for footage, they said no, and we don't really have it. All right, so moving on.
Yes.
Moving on.
So I'm going to play the recording that I had that I got from the No Borders. But just talking about your doctor, Chris
Yes,
Rayner.
yes.
I did leave a link to his YouTube channel in the playlist
Good,
because
thank
he's
you.
got 560,000 subscribers, and he does something called medical edutainment, where he makes these. You've heard of the React style videos where
Yes.
people react to this or that and other thing. Well, he does that to all different types of things like. Deadliest Warrior or different animes, like all kinds of different popular culture things, and he brings it back down to earth and shows you exactly, well, this is what would happen, this is what's actually the real thing when it comes to dealing with these such and such medical issues. So he's got quite a lot of different
While we were both waiting to go into the operating room while they were preparing it, he was filming himself on his phone, doing an episode about enhancement drugs. What do they call those?
steroids.
Ah.
Yeah, he released that well, he's actually got several on that subject, but
Yes.
I
Yes.
know the ones you're talking about. I
Yeah.
think I've saw
So he
it.
just recorded a brand new one. I don't know if it's up yet, but yes, that was part of it. And I want to say a big Merry Christmas to all my grandchildren. Granny loves you, and to my granddaughter Madison, who doesn't live in Ottawa. She's down in St. Catharines. Nana loves you.
Aw. Here we go.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for being with us.
There we go. Now we got
on and experience that. What was it like to catch that live?
Well, I had no idea what I was in for, and I was just blown away and mesmerized when I saw it, because I was at the No Borders Art Festival a few months ago, and Chris asked me, he says, hey, if you want, you can come and film this. So I showed up, and I had just barely enough hard drive space and memory card space, because I brought my laptop and I brought my portable hard drive, and my new camera does relay recording, so it has 2 memory card slots. So you can be recording on memory card slot number 1, and once that fills up, it automatically jumps to number 2 without losing any recording.
Oh, nice.
And you take out number 1 and you put it on a computer and you empty it and you put it back in, and you just keep going like that until you fill up everything you possibly can, and end up with like 10 gigabytes free after filling up. I think the No Borders Art Festival video is 550 gigabytes.
Wow!
I gave a copy of it to Carmel, and I'm like, so this is really big file. I just got a new camera, and I put the quality a little high on it, and you're gonna have to bring a portable hard drive in order to be able to have a copy of this.
She is an amazing woman. Her and her volunteers work so hard every year to put this together. I performed for that festival twice, and both times I was just blown away by the kindness and generosity and good spiritness that encompasses the whole thing, like right from the land acknowledgement to the end. It is Indigenous, it is French, it is Canadian, it is English, it is all nationalities. It is no borders.
So true.
And I love that. And they hold on to that tradition. And that'll be up on your YouTube channel by next week, I would assume.
Well, I'm going to start releasing videos throughout the next few days. I've got the first 6 of them done. All I need to do really now is just to write the descriptions, and that's fairly easy. But getting them up into the internet onto YouTube takes a little bit of time, because they are fairly large
files. Yes.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm so glad you're doing this. For folks who don't know Nate, my showrunner and station partner in here, he's amazing. He's got a YouTube channel that has, oh my gosh, how many videos do you have on your YouTube channel?
I actually counted it a few days ago because somebody asked, and I was just curious.
A lot. But what Nate is doing now, apart from the things that you will have automatically found on there, which are his videos to help you sleep, help you relax, help you unwind and unstress. I would advise you to listen to those while you're on holiday in order to make your holiday truly a restful, peaceful, good time for yourself.
Thanks.
They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We went and recorded one together. Up in Gatineau.
I was really happy with that one. That's the Gatineau waterfall video.
Oh, yes.
So, I have 1,881 videos, 575 live streams.
Wow.
And 571 shorts. So, too many. Way too many.
Oh, see, you're going to find something that you like there. But here's what we're doing. Here's a little bit of how we changed Monday's Special Blend. We're doing it in the studio and recording ourselves, like automatically goes on air, but also we're videoing, and at live events for CKCU, Nate is going in and recording the artists with their consent, and sharing those on his YouTube channel, so that it becomes an added extra bonus to the on-demand playback that you can do with CKCU on the CKCU on-demand website.
Yeah.
Plus, if you want to see extra stuff, or if you would like to see the visual representation of stuff, it's not going to be everything, mind you, but there's a lot that he does record, not just for our show, but also for Jeff LaRock, who is Wednesday Special Blend, or
I think Thursday.
Sorry, Thursday. Pardon me, Jeff. I'm so sorry. And Jeff, another instructor from Carleton University. Whoop whoop. Another CKCU. We are strong. We are mighty. We are CKCU FM 93.1. And he's also got footage that we haven't aired yet, but that's going to be coming up from the Rainbow CKCU fundraisers.
Yes. We've published the one from CA and Sunny, and I sent the one from Iconoclast to the people.
So that they can approve it,
so they
yeah.
can look at it, and they haven't got back to me other than to say that they really liked it, but I have to...
Get the official
yeah,
permission,
yeah.
yes. Yes, I understand that.
And then, of course, we have all of the different ones that we did.
Wow.
The list is eluding me for the moment, but did you
Yes.
did you have you wanted to do a song here, but you've got like a minute.
Oh, I've taught this song. I first learned it from Keb Mo. And if you don't know Keb Mo, find him. He's amazing. And this song is so uplifting that for about 10 years, I taught this to the school children. It's called Everybody Gotta Live. Everybody gotta live, everybody gotta die, everybody got a right to feel good inside. Everybody got a high, everybody got low, everybody gotta be yourself, no matter where you go. That's the chorus from that song, and it's uplifting, which is what we are. We're all about you at CKCU.
Station licensed for broadcast at a frequency
Perfect timing.
3.1
That's why I only did the chorus.
If you are within 30 light years of Earth, you may detect independent radio.
Anywhere within 30 light years. I think it's gone up now. Guys, it's close to 50 light years.
Good Lord, yeah.
CK.
That's old, man.
93.1
They gotta stop using those
FM
old
in
ones.
Ottawa.
Well, they're on shuffle.
The BBC World Service News is sponsored in
Like,
part by
it's
the listener.
all of these
This
here.
is listener-supported radio.
You are listening to
CKCU
CKCU 93.1 FM in Ottawa.
Okay, I didn't mean to play them, but it sounded good, right?
Hello, I'm Neil Nunes with the BBC News. The Israeli military has issued a nuclear message saying it
How the hell did you do that?
Gaza to continue.
Oh my God! Talk about luck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! We have fun when we come in here, Nate.
Yeah.
You're a great partner for on air.
Oh, so are you. So are you. It would be a lot more boring without you.
Oh man, better than I did last week. Okay, brother. This is just too cool. I feel so good about this show.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't think my cab's coming till 9:30 though.